Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
WWE legend John Cena's former manager was recently asked about whether he would like to work with Cena on his final run. According to Kenny Bolin, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon may not be too keen on the idea. Bolin managed Cena during the latter's days in OVW. While they had some great segments, it all stopped after John Cena left for the main roster and became the star we know today. Since his heel turn, he has been making waves in the pro wrestling world, and this has led to speculation about his WWE future. Speaking on Unscripted, Kenny stated that despite him being willing to have that opportunity, there were certain problems that were simply unavoidable. My God, yeah. But am I physically capable? Unless somebody max out some super-duper wheelchair for me that can get me in and out of the airport and in and out of these coliseums, I physically couldn't do it, and I realize that. As much as a thrill as it would be. And I don't know how much Triple H and Stephanie think of me, they weren't too high on the Southern style of announcers. 24-25 onwards. It remains to be seen if Kenny will ever appear in WWE again down the line. The wrestling world has been buzzing with speculation about a major WWE return, but John Cena's former manager has thrown cold water on the idea. In an explosive revelation, he claimed that Triple H might be unwilling to entertain the return of a specific former WWE star, citing a massive reason behind the potential rejection. But who is the superstar in question? And why would Triple H, now one of the most influential figures in WWE, be so hesitant to welcome them back? The mystery return and Triple H's reluctance. For weeks, rumors have swirled about a possible return of a former WWE champion, with speculation pointing towards stars like Alberto Del Rio, Ryback, or even CM Punk. However, according to John Cena's former manager, the biggest roadblock isn't contractual issues or fan interest, it's Triple H's personal stance. Triple H is a businessman first, but he's also a guy who values respect and long-term vision, the former manager explained in an interview. If he sees someone as a risk or someone who could damage the locker room dynamic, he won't entertain it. I can tell you right now, he's unwilling to entertain a return for this particular superstar, and the reason is massive. The revelation sent fans into a frenzy, with many speculating about who the superstar could be and what might have caused such a strong stance from the game. A history of bad blood? The WWE landscape has evolved dramatically under Triple H's leadership. Unlike Vince McMahon, who was known for surprising returns of controversial figures, Triple H has taken a more strategic approach. He prioritizes loyalty, work ethic, and a drama-free backstage environment, qualities that some former superstars have struggled with. The former manager revealed that one of the biggest reasons for Triple H's reluctance is that the unnamed superstar left WWE on bad terms and burned bridges with key people in the company. It's not just about what happens in the ring, he said. It's about how you conduct yourself behind the scenes. WWE is a family, and if you damage that environment, it's tough to repair. Speculation on the superstar's identity. With the wrestling world eager to uncover the identity of the wrestler in question, several names have come up. CM Punk, the former WWE champion, has a history of backstage issues and famously left WWE in a cloud of controversy in 2014. While there was excitement over a potential return after his stint, many believe Triple H still holds a grudge. Ryback, the powerhouse, had an ugly departure from WWE and has been highly critical of the company in public forums. His reputation as a problematic figure could make him an unlikely return candidate. Alberto Del Rio, the former WWE champion, has had multiple legal and personal issues since leaving WWE, making him a major risk for any potential return. While the former manager refused to confirm a name, he did add, "If you've followed WWE for the last decade, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about." Locker room morale and Triple H's vision. One of the biggest reasons Triple H has taken a firm stance is his commitment to locker room morale. Since taking over creative, he has built an environment that fosters camaraderie and teamwork. Bringing back a controversial figure could disrupt that balance. "Look at what Triple H has done," the manager explained. "He's built a roster of people who love being there. You don't hear about constant backstage fights or people walking out because of unhappiness. That's no accident. He knows the type of people he wants in that locker room." A return from someone with a history of conflict could undo years of effort in rebuilding WWE's culture. Would the WWE Universe even want this return? Beyond Triple H's reluctance, another big factor is whether fans would even want the mystery superstar back. While there are certainly those who clamor for the return of a controversial figure, many believe WWE has moved on. The emergence of new stars like LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, and Gunther has shown that the company no longer relies on the past. "There was a time when WWE needed certain names to draw," the former manager said. "That's not the case anymore. WWE is in a great place, and bringing back someone with baggage isn't worth the risk." Could Vince McMahon's influence change things? One wild card in this situation is Vince McMahon. Despite stepping away from day-to-day operations, McMahon's legacy looms large. In the past, he has orchestrated the returns of controversial stars, including Ultimate Warrior and Bret Hart. But with Triple H running the show, things are different. Unlike McMahon, who had a soft spot for larger-than-life personalities, Triple H values long-term sustainability over short-term buzz. If Vince were still fully in charge, this might be a different conversation, the former manager admitted. But with Triple H making the decisions, I don't see it happening. Final thoughts: is the door closed for good? While the former manager's comments suggest that a WWE return is unlikely, the world of wrestling is unpredictable. Triple H has surprised fans before, and if the mystery superstar takes steps to mend relationships, there's always a chance for reconciliation. However, as things stand, it appears that the door is firmly closed, at least for now. Triple H is a man of principle, the former manager concluded. If someone wants to come back, they have to prove they've changed. Otherwise, it's not happening. With WWE continuing to thrive under Triple H's leadership, it remains to be seen whether the company truly needs this former star back, or if they're better off leaving the past behind.